What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Life back in with my YouTube video. And in today's video we're going to be doing a bit of a Let's Talk video, and it's going to be about the Dark Avengers slash the Thunderbolts. So before I start talking about this video, a quick spoiler warning. There will be spoilers for the Black Widow movie and also Falcon and Winter Soldier if you haven't really seen it yet. So it'll be spoilers for that. And yeah, I just also want to say this too, is I'm actually doing a two-parter for this video. Uh, in this part, we're going to be talking about more of the Dark Avengers slash Thunderbolts aspect of the MCU, and then the other video will be talking more about the multiverse and stuff. So that'll be part two, because I want to just speak about like the future of the MCU and stuff like that. So that's what these videos kind of are, because I know I've made a video on this topic before, but I've gotten some new viewers, so that's the reason why. But yeah, anyways, spoiler warning for those things I just mentioned. If you haven't seen any of them, or you just don't care, or whatever, definitely click off the video. Or I should say also, post credit scene spoiler for the Black Widow movie. I'll just say that too as well. Same with Falcon and Winter Soldier. But Falcon and Winter Soldier is less of a spoiler warning just because it's been out for months now, so yeah. But anyways, let's get into this. So, once Thanos had been defeated, and the whole Infinity Saga slash Infinity Stone saga is finally finished now, so we're kind of moving into the more bigger bads of the MCU, and who's the next phase villain. Now, a lot of people, what they think when they hear this, they're thinking Kang is probably the main villain, and I definitely do think so as well. So it's not too big thing, but you're thinking, oh yeah, it's probably him. But I've been seeing a lot of different things pointing the direction. I actually saw this video a week ago or something, but I guess I'm doing this because I put it in my planner. But it said the MCU is really going in direction of two different ways here. They're going in maybe a Thunderbolt slash Dark Avengers kind of threat, and then they're going in where some movies are definitely going to be heavily based around that, and then we're getting like movies and TV shows based around, say, the multiverse, and I'll explain those movies in. I'll do the multiverse movies in the next movie. I mean, next part of these videos, just because I don't want to spoil it too much, have heavy spoilers, because in that case it's gonna be more Loki spoilers and stuff like that, and other movie spoilers. Whereas this one, it's just a few movies and a few TV shows. But anyways, without ado, let's get into this. So, as you guys know, as I just said before, I've already kind of done a video explaining the Thunderbolts, but I'll just do it again. Basically, the Thunderbolts are like Dark Avengers, essentially, but a lot of people have been calling them Dark Avengers because Thunderbolts is named after uh, Thunderbolt Ross, or General Ross, which is, if you know, he turns into Red Hulk in the comics. Uh, they're named after him. They're kind of like Marvel's Suicide Squad in a sense, but a lot of people have been pointing towards the sense that it could be also Dark Avengers as well. And we've already, so far right now, we're getting two characters we know for sure. And the first character we know we're getting is the U.S. agent. He will be in it. And we also know we got Yelena Belova. So that's pretty interesting as well. Uh, a few of the characters that I think is gonna be in this team is, honestly, it's kind of, you kind of believe it a lot more now, is Abomination. Now I think the Abomination, he's been confirmed to be coming back in Shang-Chi. He'll be back in that movie, as well as he's supposed to be appearing in the She-Hulk show as well. So I'm pretty excited to see that go down. Uh, and I 100% think, I'm not gonna say I 100% confirm it or anything like that, but I 100% think that he's gonna be recruited into this team. That's my guess. That's what leads everybody into thinking about Dark Avengers. Is, in a sense, you're kind of getting the opposites of each of the Avengers. For example, U.S. Agent supposed to be opposite of Captain America, or isn't? And then there's, of course, Yelena Belova, who's supposed to be the opposite of Black Widow. people have been going on that basis, but I have one question: is exactly who's going to be taking up the Thor role of this? Just because we have no clue exactly who's going coming up with the Thor role in this. So yeah. Uh, we kind of know Abomination's probably gonna join them, and then we also know there's might it could be Justin Hammer coming back too. A lot of people have been speculating that he could come back in Armor Wars, which I would think is perfectly reasonable. So I'm kind of not ruling out him. A lot of people are thinking also maybe Taskmaster could be involved, which could be definitely very interesting. Just my personal opinion, but who knows? Maybe Red Guardian could get involved. I think that would be interesting as well. So there's not a whole lot confirmed right now, but right now we only have two members. I expect the number to go up as we're getting more of these shows and movies. As this organization's being getting created by Valentina Allegra de Fontaine, who in the comics actually is known as somebody by the name Madame Hydra, which is basically like Hydra kind of like similar to Shield, but instead it's Hydra. So that leads me towards maybe more Dark Avengers, I would say, because it doesn't seem like Thunderbolt Ross has much to do with this, but I mean, who knows? Maybe he could end up being turning into Red Hulk and getting a spot on this team. Who knows? So that could be interesting as well. Another thing is the conclusion of exactly what's going on with this. Now, a lot of people are saying maybe, I personally think that too, is maybe they set up two Avengers teams where it would be like the much older Avengers taking on the Dark Avengers per se, and then the younger Avengers taking on the Kang the Conqueror and that whole deal, or maybe even it's in the middle of, like, for example, the people we're seeing deal with, say, U.S. Agent, for example, Captain America and Winter Soldier, for example, or that them, for example, or maybe even like Shang-Chi or something, and they are like an Avengers team and they're taking on them. And then we have the other Avengers team, which would be like the multiverse ones. I'm not gonna spoil it as yet. I'll explain that more in the next video. I just don't want to spoil it, but you kind of get the idea. Or even maybe they are young Avengers, like we're seeing, for example, Patriot or Billy and Wiccan, for example, because we know they're kind of getting set up for a young Avengers team, and they take on Kang, or either they could take on the Dark Avengers. Or I'm very curious to see what goes on. Maybe even the Dark Avengers come and they fight Kang as well, and it becomes like a whole Kang versing off against the Dark Avengers slash Thunderbolts. We don't know confirmed. Yeah, it's not confirmed the name or whatever. So it could be them alongside the Avengers taking on, say, Kang the Conqueror, which could definitely be very interesting. Uh, but I'm very curious to see where Marvel goes, or the MCU goes, with this whole Dark Avengers team here. But anyways, the multiverse video should come out within a week, I would say max. But anyways, thanks for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.